Okay, what I'm doing right here is out the Strong's Concordance. Okay. And I'm going to the word Edomite. So you can see it for yourself. Okay, look how many scriptures says 130. You got Deuteronomy 23 and verse 7. First of all, it's Edomite. Okay, see Edomites. Deuteronomy 23 and verse 7. 1 Samuel 21, verse 7. 1 Samuel 22 and verse 9. 1 Samuel 22 and verse 18. 1 Samuel 22 and verse 22. 1 Kings 11 and verse 14. Psalms 52 and T. It says all of these are 130. Now let's go to Edomites. Genesis 36 and verse 9. Genesis 36 and verse 43, 130. 1 Kings 11, 1. 1 Kings 11, 17. 2 Kings 11, 21. 1 Chronicles 18 and 12. All the way down to 2 Chronicles 28 and 17. Okay? So how many scriptures is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. About 20 scriptures, give or take. 20 scriptures where it says Edomite or Edomites, and they all have 130. All of them have 130. So why would he say that some of them can mean Syrian and some of them can mean Edomites? Okay? Because he's lying. He's lying. Though none of them mean Syrian. Okay? As we just saw, none of them meant Syrian. He's going to the Septuagint to prove that, not the Hebrew Masoretic text. Okay? Let me go back.
26, which is number 726, right? And when you look up at 726, it's Arawumya, right? A clerical error for number 130, and Edomite, as in the margin, Syrian. So really the word that should be there, or the Hebrew word that should be there, is Syrian. All right? And we're going to show you.
No, it's not all right. Let me show you now. Let me show you where he goes off. Okay? Because it says 726. Okay? So we read in the concordance, okay, that one of the scriptures that can be used as 130, and it has 130 by it, was Genesis chapter 36 and verse 9. Okay? Genesis 36 and verse 9. Now let's go to Genesis 36 and verse 9. Okay? Genesis 36, and we're going to start at verse 9. Okay? And it says, and these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir. Now, according to him, if you read this, okay, and these are the generations of Esau, okay, the father of the Edomites. If you read this, according to what he said about 130, 130 is a clerical error for Edomites being Syrian, then you would have to say Genesis 36 and verse 9 is a clerical error for Edomites being Syrian. So let's read it according to his understanding. And these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites. Now, according to his understanding, it should say the father of the Syrians in Mount Seir. That totally changes Esau's history. He's totally adding to the word. Okay. Now, let's go to verse 43. Genesis chapter 36 and verse 43. And it says, Duke Magdiel, Duke, Duke Iram, these be the dukes of Edom, according to their habitations in the land of their possession. He is Esau, the father of the Edomites. So according to his understanding, this should read, he is Esau, the father of the Syrians. Okay, because remember the number is 130 for Edomites, and Edomites is a clerical era for Syrians, 726 in the concordance. So Esau is the father of the Syrians, not the Edomites, which is a lie. Okay, and there's many other scriptures you can replace with the Syrians, and you will see that he's lying. It don't make sense. Because remember, he said some of the scriptures you can use to put Syrians, not all of them. Well, according to the blue letter, which we just read, it's only one, and that one is incorrect. Okay, so let's just keep going, and I'm just keep exposing his lies through the Holy Spirit. I hope everybody understands this.
That, I show you that so you can get a better understanding of it. Now, let's move on. Now, this is in a book of this is a book called The First Book of Samuel by Alexander Francis Kilpatrick. Right? Now, this is what he said. This is the first sentence. Now,
pay very close attention to this, because he's going to definitely contradict himself on this one. Please pay very close attention to this one.
Samuel's 21st chapter, right? It says, before the Lord, and his name was Doeg, an Edomite, the chiefest of the herdmen that belonged to Saul. And David said unto Ahimelech, and is there not here under thine hand spear or sword? Now let's read on down here where it says, account of suspected leprosy, his presence in the tabernacle implies that he was a proselyte. Doeg, an Edomite, he may have come over to Saul in his wars with Edom. Right, that's what they're saying. The chiefest of the herdmen, an important post is in a pastoral country. The Septuagint reads Doeg the Syrian, the keeper of Saul's mule. Syrian is certainly a mistake for Edomite. The consonants of the Hebrew words are Aramite, and Edomite being almost exactly alike. All right, and they're
now check that out. Oh my goodness, this is unbelievable. He just contradicted himself. How you gonna pull this? And it says right here, okay, it says right here, Syrian is certainly a mistake for Edomite. It didn't say Edomite was a mistake for Syrian. It says for the word Syrian to be right there is a mistake, because the word Edomite is supposed to be right there. So he just contradicted himself. You got to look at this very closely.
They're correct on that, because there's certain times where Esau or Edom is spelled. Sometimes, like I said, when you have a conjunction of a word, sometimes, certain letters get dropped and certain letters get added. So sometimes the word Aramean and Edomite look alike. So it's easy to just either misspell or purposely misspell it. So what does it say there? It said the Septuagint reads Doeg the Syrian, the keeper of Saul's mule. Syrian is certainly a mistake for Edomite. The consonants of the Hebrew words Aramite and Edomite being almost exactly alike.
Now, I can't get no clearer than a contradiction in that. Okay? It says certainly a mistake. It says Syrian right here. Syrian is certainly a mistake for Edomite. Okay? So they saying instead of a Syrian supposed to be there, it's supposed to be an Edomite. It's supposed to be Edomite there. So it didn't say Edomite is certainly a mistake for Syrian. It says Syrian is certainly a mistake for Edomite. Okay? So he just contradicted himself. Okay? But that's what happened with these devils. Devils always contradict themselves, and they're going to continue to expose themselves. Okay?
Now, remember we read over here, Suros is Syria, right? Now, this is the Josephus, and in the Josephus, this is Antiquities of the Jews, Book 6, right? Chapter 12, as you see here, chapter 12, and section 4. And when you read to section 4, this is dealing with the story of King David. And when you read